Hi. Well, we're off to Chesil Beach again tomorrow. It's late September and weather forecast isn't looking fantastic, but it'll be a bit of a blow, but it's Chesil. You take what you get. So I'm just going to pack my bag, and I just thought, for those of you interested, I'll just show you what I'm going to pop in it. So the bottom of the bag always goes my selection of hooks. I use a wide variety, so I do like the Veals Varivas and Japanese brands. And I've got some pulley panels made up in there as well, and a couple of pairs of scissors. Most of them aren't rusty, so that goes in the bottom of the bag. Next, selection of breakaways, 4 and 5 ounce. Tend to try and use a 4 ounce where I can. I think it casts better, but in a heavy tide I'll go to the 5, and even a 6 if it's horrendous. But long walk, don't want to carry too many, so let's hope we don't get any too many break-offs. Dog bowls, always useful. A couple of odds and sods here. I've got starlights, beads, swivels, weights, all sorts of bits in here. Useful if you have to make up some extra rigs. A nice set of digital scales, should be lucky enough to catch anything worth weighing. Nice sharp filleting knife for cutting up bait and squid or whatever, and also if you're lucky enough to catch something edible, use that. Rig making shock leader, some 90-pound braid, some amnesia, good pair of pliers, very useful, a radio in case you want to listen to the footy. Then 3 headlamps. This Chesil one I use most of the time. It's really quite nice. It's got the added bonus of having a red light on it, which I find really useful. If you're fishing close in for bass at night and you want to change your rigs or anything, you can use the red light and it doesn't really penetrate the water, so that's very good. And there's some spare batteries in there. And next, my Pen 525s. I use 2. Find they're very good. These modern reels are fantastic these days. Back in the day when I first started nearly 30 years ago, I used a Paul Kerry Surfcast rod and old Abu 6500s, which used to bird nest all the time. But these modern ones, if you've never used a multiply before, they are lovely tools. And if you really tighten down on the braking with them to start with until you get used to it, and then you can slacken it off until you get a good optimization between braking and distance. And they're really nice to use and thoroughly recommend them. They're not overly expensive, but look after them and they'll last you for years. So that's my 2 multipliers. And then the rods I've gone over to in the last sort of few years, I've gone away from the sort of 12-foot beach casters, and this is a Pen Rampage 15-foot 9-inch surf rod, and I've got 2 of them, and they're really nice tools. Very, very sensitive in the tip. You can see a little pout or a whiting or anything nibbling away at that, but it's got real muscle behind it, and easily lands double figure smooth hand and cod, which it has done. And the added benefit of the longer rod, because I'll be honest, my casting isn't great. I have a little bit of a drop, just to swing the bait away and just blast this, but the added length of this just gives you more torque and power, and it's probably put another 20 yards on my casts just from a sort of a modified overhead thump, really. So really nice. And also when you're fishing in close at night as well, that added height keeps all the line out of the shingle, and I say it's got plenty of power. And I've got 2 of these, and one's a slightly later model than the other. They're cast virtually identically, but they're different colours, and that's really nice as well, because I know, because the rods are different colours, what bait's on one, so I can fish lug and squid on one and ragged squid on one. I don't know which is which, or different distances. But they're nice rods. I thoroughly recommend those as well. Again, not overly expensive. I'm not one for spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on tackle. So there we go. And all that remains now is to get the food ready and get the dog in the car, and we'll see you on the beach tomorrow. Cheers then. So here we are on Chesil.
late September, midday. It's a bit blowy, but water's clear. Down with Chris, and we've got Zach and Alex with us as well for today. So hopeful for some bream and maybe an early cod. We'll just see what happens. But we're hopeful of some nice fish today. The rain's due in about tea time, so we'll see how we get on. But conditions look good. There we go, nice bite. Probably a bream, I would think. Just got to get him over that last wave. Feels like a bream. Come on, baby. Come to daddy. Hey. Is he still there? Yes! That's a nice bream. Yep. Lovely. There you go. Well done, Alex. Nice bream. Well done, mate. Good fish. Well, we're into our session, and it's a bit of a Bream Bonanza. Everyone's had some fish. They're coming to rag and lug tipped with either squid or mackerel. And although it's blowy, there's plenty of fish out there. So it's been good fun. Let's hope it continues. Well, we're back on the lovely Chesil beach. It's exactly a week since our last trip where we caught all those fantastic bream. We had a lovely time there. Kept a couple for the pot, which were delicious. And we're going to see how we do today. The difference this week is that it's not so windy at the moment, but it is a much bigger tide. It's a big spring today. Last week it was very neapy. So hopeful for some other species today, maybe even a cod, you never know. We're going to try and do the night, although it's due to get very, very windy with a strong southwesterly after midnight, so we'll just see how we go. Again, it looks lovely, the water's clear. And the beautiful thing about early October is that pretty well you can catch anything. The sea temperature's I think 15 degrees, so all the summer fish are still here and the winter ones are moving in. It's my favourite time on Chesil, and Chris's too. So we'll get to it and see how we get on. Yes, rag and squid. That looks like a dogfish. What is it? It's a cod. Oh, it's a big... It's a bream, is it? No, it's not. What is that? What is that?
Someone else's line.
Oh, right. I don't think he's been alive for a while. It's a bass, is it? I don't know, it's so old. No idea what this is. Feels like a dogfish actually. It's not really swimming hard, so I don't think it's a cod or a bass. It's not a bream. So my money's on dogfish. Come on. It's a dogfish. Oh. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's there. I have to say, I think it's a dog.
Probably right.
It was, wasn't it? Well, it feels like it's not nodding like a cod. No, I think I did put a tip of squid on it. So
Yeah. I thought that makes me really gas too.
yeah. we go. Excellent.
Well done. Just like. Hey, keeper at that.
Yeah. Mackerel and 2 scad.
Minster, the morning after the night before. We've had a cracking time. We fished until about 5 o'clock this morning, and in total we caught 12 different species of fish. Is that right?
Right.
So do you want to talk us through what they were?
Feathers, mackerel, garfish, scad, we had huss, dogfish, smooth hound,
That's 6.
we had plaice, bass, a cod, bream, pouting.
I knew we would forget one. Plaice.
Plaice.
That's it.
That.
Is there? Okay then. Anyway, we've had a great gurnard. That's it.
Good gurnard.
Yeah. So we had a great time. Unfortunately, we were blown off the beach. Really, it got really windy, but we had a super time as ever, and look forward to returning to Chesil sometime in the near future. Lovely.